All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. We're going to be watching Bleach episode 2 today. The first episode was absolutely insane. The Quincy's have attacked pretty plainly. Went straight to Yamamoto, declared themselves the Wandenreich. Didn't really declare their mission, I don't think. And then, yeah, they did. They said the Soul Society will be dead within the week, I think they said.
Bold plan.
Yeah, although people are getting bodied over there, so maybe they're onto something. Right, I don't know, but
we haven't seen the captains in action yet. Well,
that's very true.
We saw Yamamoto a little bit.
Yeah, it was pretty packed. There's a guy that I can't remember the name of that attacked Ichigo. They also, with, I think Yamamoto's right-hand man gets stabbed through the wall.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then his last dying breath says that they can steal Bankais. And that's ridiculous. It didn't work on Ichigo for whatever reason. But I'm assuming it's working on all the other ones. So I'm pretty hyped to see. I mean, they kind of have a clear advantage here.
Yeah. I really enjoyed expecting all of that out of the first episode. The pacing was crazy. We got right into the action, man. First half, you just get hit with two characters you've never seen. It's like, all right, what's going on here? And then boom, you're right in the middle of it. Ichigo, the whole squad's there, taking out Hollows. And yeah, I mean, it's beautifully animated. I wish when the original Bleach episodes aired, they look like this. I mean, I still love them for what they are, but yeah. One thing that hasn't changed, like that. The quality of the music. Like, it was great in the first episode. Looking forward to hearing more.
Oh yeah, big time. I need to get back to Waco Mundo soundtrack.
That was fantastic. The first episode of the 1,000-Year Blood War, we were talking about how there was more like blood and gore than we remembered in OG Bleach. Because all we remembered from OG Bleach was like people get cut in the shoulder and there's a lot of blood, but like that's it. This seemed a lot more detailed. Now it pales in comparison to Chainsaw Man that we just watched, but that's expected.
I mean, there is a chance that this episode of Bleach could be more gory than the second episode of Chainsaw Man we just watched, because there was one big kill. It was pretty gruesome. The other one was pretty clean. This one actually I like the gore in this show. I think it suits it. So I'm really glad they went with in that direction. I don't really know what's going to happen. They kind of left off. Did they leave off on any sort of cliffhanger besides the fact that he couldn't steal the Bankai? I remember. The last like few seconds,
I remember,
or a few minutes.
You watch. Did they say his name in the show yet? Or am I just getting that from the manga, the little bit of the manga that I read?
I don't know. They may not have introduced his name, but he's a pretty big character.
For people who haven't read the manga, Mustache Man got introduced.
Yeah. The guy who cut off the dude's arm where he couldn't even see what happened. That dude is You Watch. But I'm excited. I don't know. I honestly don't know what happens next. I haven't read the manga even close to as much as Corey has, and I don't even think Corey completed it.
Yeah, I really don't remember how much I read. I want to say just a couple chapters.
I want to say that they had a filler arc before this, and that's what I was reading in the manga, and that's where I stopped. I could be wrong. So I don't remember any of this. You
weren't ready for any of this.
Yeah, no, not even close.
Okay.
But I'm ready to begin.
All right, let's get into the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yep. But before we begin, there's some special news for Bleach. We are lacking content on the Patreon because a lot of series are ending. So we're going to be adding this series to our 2 weeks in advance, and obviously full length. We do that for every series, but the 2 weeks in advance, Bleach will be joining it. So this might be the last Bleach episode you see if you're just on YouTube for 2 weeks till we get everything sorted over there, and then it will continue normally. But if you want to watch those, the next episode and the one after that, it's going to be on Patreon exclusively for 2 weeks, and then everything will be back to normal. We're just doing that because we're kind of coming into a dead zone in series right now, and we think that Bleach would be good for the Patreon to be early access. So there's that. There's obviously the Patreon's in description. There's a Discord that's free in the description, and where we're just talking about House of Dragons and Lord of the Rings constantly over there right now. I'm sure we're going to be, honestly, Chainsaw Man as well right now. Igley's kind of sparking up conversation in there. It's pretty sick in there, honestly. But we have that. We have Patreon. We have all of our social medias down there. Give those a follow. And let's get into it.
All right, let's do it.
Well, the Soul Society has just caught on.
Yep.
Took them long enough.
So I'm not sure if it is. I'm not sure if Holly Bell's crew, if they're dead or just incapacitated.
I think he said that you wanted them to be incapacitated.
The order was anyone that had guts, bring them to him. So probably still alive.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we're getting more of Halle Bell and their crew, because that was some of my favorite characters in the well, at least Halle Bell was in the original Bleach.
I wasn't expecting to see her or Nell this episode, so it was a welcome treat. Yeah,
no, that was completely off guard. That caught me completely off guard.
I'm really loving this music and animation. Everything sounds so good. It hits in the middle of the episode. I got chills. And then visually, the effects they use, the blue flame, the sand in Waco Mundo, it's just also immersive.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best Bleach has ever looked. I'm here
100%. Yeah, I'm honestly super interested in where they're going with the soundtrack as well. I can't believe how strong the soundtrack is 2 episodes in. I mean, they're pulling out all the stops. I can't believe that. We got to go back to Hueco Mundo.
Yeah, didn't you say in the intro or the beginning of the episode, because of the music, you want to go to Hueco Mundo?
Yeah, they didn't really. I mean, I think there was one song that they played that was Spanish, a little bit Spanish, but
I think it was mainly the Quincy related music, the chanting and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So we haven't really gotten full Hueco Mundo soundtrack yet, but that's all right. I can wait.
Yeah,
I can wait. They referenced Aizen in this.
They did.
He would have such weak Arankars.
Yeah, they said he must not be all that. Little do they know.
They don't know shit. That dude is amazing. Did he die in the last?
Aizen, I guess, as far as I know, at the end of Bleach, he is in prison.
Right? Away. Okay, that's right. Urahara locked him up. Okay, I think with the help of Ichigo, but right. That was really good. I'm excited. I'm hoping they don't do much spoiler. I'm hoping they don't do much filler in this show. I know it's a lot to ask considering the first Bleach was loaded with filler.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping since the manga is already written, they just don't. But I don't know. Hopefully it's not, because it's looking really good so far.
Yeah, I agree. I'm ready to get into next episode. I want to see Ichigo fight the Quincy dude. I forgot his name already. It started with like a Q, didn't it? Like his
Kilgi Okai or something like that. Quilgi. Started with a Q.
Pretty good.
Quilge.
Couldn't remember it at all. But and I want to see all of the captains in action. It was really cool seeing them all in the room with Yamamoto there at the cremation ceremony for the lieutenant. But I only saw his body there, but I know like a lot more people died, so I'm assuming like there was a lot of cremation going on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we pretty much got to see everyone. I mean, unless I didn't look close enough, I don't think I got to see Rukia in the crowd, but I did see her in the intro, or the opening to the anime. So that's a plus.
Yeah, they're kind of teasing her a little bit.
Yeah.
They're not showing her yet.
They're gonna make me
I know
wait
that's your favorite character.
until like 20 episodes in.
That's crazy that I got to see Holly Bell before you got to see Rukia. Oh man, the next one is just Soy Phone, which I'm pretty sure we already saw, but not in like in action or anything like that.
Yeah. We got to see Yoruichi as well.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, there's so many good characters in this show. Well, I mean, I can't wait for next episode.
One more thing we gotta talk about, and I guess they haven't name dropped him yet, but I will just keep calling him codename Mustache Man. That man, super powerful, super cruel. He like popped two guys' heads with his finger. He just pointed at them, and their heads exploded. And then
that's insane.
He went to Waco Mundo and summoned lightning and blue fire and took Holly Bell. So that man is just on another level.
He is. I wonder if she's gotten stronger since. I'm sure she has. So he's definitely super powerful.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see this fight next episode, hopefully this next episode, but also interested to see what the Soul Society does with Uryu now that they know that the Quincy's are behind it. Do you think they're going to spy on Uryu or just command Ichigo to like take him, or I don't know.
I mean, I think Uryu, like the Quincy's will come to him and tell him, hey man, we got some stuff going on. You're a Quincy, come join us. That type of thing.
Oh, I see. Okay,
and
so you think they're going to recruit him?
Years and years ago, I did read the first part of the manga for this, so I don't know if that's like me remembering part of that or if I'm wrong.
I mean, it makes sense.
But, yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, that makes sense for them to try to recruit him. He might, you know what might just happen is Ichigo's an ass blast this dude, and they're like, oh fuck, wait a minute. Like this guy's kind of insane. And then they go to Uryu for insider knowledge on him.
Yeah.
Because I know Ichigo's not going to get destroyed by Kilgi. Well, I don't know for sure, actually. But I'd assume he does not get beaten by this guy next episode.
No, I don't think so either.
And I don't know really how powerful Ichigo is compared to when we saw him last either, because he just got his powers back from the Soul Society.
Yeah.
Well, not just, but that's how it ends in the last series. So I'm not sure where he is in terms of his old self, in terms of power. I just know his friends Chad and I'm assuming Uryu has gotten stronger, but Chad and Orihime's definitely gotten stronger.
Yeah, I would assume Ichigo is still very powerful, and like if he's in a fight and he's outmatched, then he'll be able to level up and either that or get some help from his friends to win a battle.
Yep. Well, I think that's it. If you guys enjoyed that, please leave a like and subscribe. We have a bunch of Links in the description. The Patreon, which if you want early access to this episode, or not this episode, but the ones following this and the entire series, our Patreon is there. Full length is also there. We also have a free Discord that you guys can join. We'll be talking about mainly Chainsaw, Man, House of Dragons, Andor, basically all of our series on the channel right now are getting talked about in there. So yeah, come join that, and we will see you guys in the next one.
All right, see you then.